There, my 24 members and friends, it's your buddy Drew here, and yes, I'm back at home. We had a fabulous event. Things went awesome, and why am I doing this video, guys? I want to do this video because I want to give you another update, because we're still working on things. We're still getting things back together. We're kind of, 3 days ago when I did my other update, we were like this far away from having things together. Now we're about this far away, so we've got however much time that is, okay? So guys, I don't want to really just go and say, this is when we're putting this site up, this is the time, this is the date, blah, 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 and give the full details and all that stuff, because truly, I do not know the exact time when things are going to be back up, okay? So first off, please stop asking myself in administration, when is the site going to be back up? The thing is, when you run into a problem or something is caused that creates, things to slow down, then you properly have to put things back together in place. So when you do start up again, everything is proper, guys. And that's the most important thing we're working on right now. We're not thinking, hey, let's get this thing back together as fast as we possibly can and just hope for the best and, hope that everything is fine and people love what we've done and stuff like that. Because guys, if we just keep things the way they are and just open the site back up and be like, hey, yeah, withdrawals are back on and go, let's be happy and let's earn and all this stuff, which we could do. I could open the site right up right now. But the thing is that it would be very similar to where we left off on the 26th and on the 24th and 26th. We had huge problems of someone got into our accounts and hacked us for a lot of money, guys. It was about 800 BTC. Okay, so a lot of you might be freaking out right now, thinking, "Man, that is a lot. 800 BTC, that's a lot." But when you think of our overall funds, we had roughly around $2.2 million. So 800 BTC out of 2.2, not really that much. We can survive. It's decent, guys, what we have with us right now in our funds. There was only one problem. Okay, there was only one problem with our funds getting hacked. And I know a lot of people are going to call me BS on this and they're going to say he's bullshitting and stuff like that. But you will notice when you start making withdrawals because you will get your funds. Okay, so we actually had 100% of our perfect money funds taken from us. Okay. What I've done, and I know a lot of people are going to say BS on this, guys, but once you see you get your withdrawal, you'll be like, okay, yeah, he's not lying. I've actually replaced those funds from my own pocket, okay? Not 100% of them. I'm not going to tell you that I replaced, over $100,000 out of my own pocket, but I've replaced what we need to get started back up, okay, with perfect money. I'm showing you who I am. I'm putting my face on camera. We've been through something that would crush most systems, take them down. And I'm an admin that I care. I care about your outcome. I care about making a change online. Guys, when I first started with revenue sharing, there was nobody calling revenue share as a scam. There was no admins out there that just opened sites up to scam people. The site never even actually launched. It was like an ad funds for a week and then the funds are gone and you never hear from them again, stuff like that. There was nothing like that. There was about 2 revenue shares or so, 2 or 3 revenue shares that everyone was a part of and everyone loved them and stuff like that, okay? This is what I want to happen again in our space is this whole Ponzi scam, kind of bad area that people project of revenue shares. I want that to go away. It really, really sucks when a niche like revenue sharing and it works so good, but people constantly bring it down and people constantly say that it's not a proper way to make money online. When you sit back and you look at a business model of a revenue share that is set up properly, what are they doing? What are they doing, guys? You're buying advertising. They're providing you advertising on their site, the RevShare site. What is different about take a revenue share on a blog, right? A blog. Okay. So somebody, some top marketer that has a blog out there and they have a lot of customers and traffic that are going to their blog. You go and you buy ad space on their blog and you have a banner ad on their blog and you're paying top dollar for that. right? That marketer takes the funds, like Facebook and Google and all those other companies that you can advertise on, they take those funds and they put them in their pockets. So with a revenue share, we take all 100% of the revenue that is created through the site and external sources of income, everything, right? And we give it back to the people who are advertising, who are purchasing ad packs through the site. So I believe this is a business model that is amazing. Think about it. You spend money and you make more money than you spend, and you get to advertise also. It's amazing when you think about it. Okay, and I know a lot of people out there are like, kind of, they don't like the concept of revenue shares, and they call them Ponzi's, and they, all this bad stuff, right? And this is the hacker actually contacted me through email. Okay, and he said to me, he's like, I'll give you your funds back if you pull your site offline for 2 months. Okay, guys, that's honestly what he said. Okay, and the reason he would say that, of course, he's not going to give me my funds back. Have you ever known someone who steals something and then says, hey, I'll give it back to you? No, I've never heard of that. That doesn't even make sense. A thief is a thief. A thief steals. Okay, so this person's obviously a thief. Okay, so that's the deal they're trying to make me. But they know, because of our space and how unstable our space is with mindset of members in our space. Guys, people that promote revenue shares, people that are in revenue shares, when something goes bad, they totally stop believing in what they're doing or what they're promoting. It's, I love this, I love this, I love this. Oh, this is the greatest thing on earth. And then, some negative thing happens where, like, for instance, what we just went through, we got hacked and we had to turn everything off because we didn't want to get hacked anymore, basically. We didn't want to lose any more funds. And negative starts to happen, even though it was so positive in their mind before, right? They stop believing in what they're doing and what they're achieving. They just totally stop. So this hacker and everyone else that's been in a rev share knows about this stuff. They know that it's not like an MLM, guys. It's not like MLM out there, multi-level marketing, companies where even if something bad happens to those companies, you keep on loving them and you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And oh, we're going to make it, blah, 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 blah. 99.9% of the members are like that in MLM, right? About 10% of members in revenue share industry are like that. They stick to their guns. They're like, I know we're going through hard times, but I'm here and I'm sticking to this and I believe in pulling through and I believe seeing in the other side, the positive end of things, right? 90% don't believe. 90% sit there and say, I've been scammed. Admin took my money, blah, 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 blah. They don't even listen to what is sitting right in front of their face, okay? So guys, this is it, okay? This hacker person has been like emailing me and I've been emailing him and stuff like that. And it's just a bunch of BS. It's just 100% BS. He's saying to me, hey, if you close your site down for 2 months, I'll give you your funds back, your 800 BTC. Okay? So my initial thought was, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would someone do that? Right? Why would someone do that? There's no win for that person. But then if you think about it, they know if we close our site down for 2 months, we will not launch again. We won't launch again. The members will stop believing the revenue share they're a part of. They'll stop believing in it. They'll start promoting something else. They'll stop thinking about it and they'll just start thinking negative about it because there's money in their account and they can't get it. Right? Then here's the other thing is, as I was saying before, who in their right mind is going to give you money that they've stolen? No one's going to do that. Thieves don't give. They don't give. They're not Robin Hood. That's not a logical thing. You don't steal and then give back, right? That's Robin Hood. That's a movie. That's a fiction, kind of thing. Okay, so here's the thing. And Robin Hood was a good person. Okay, this person obviously is not good because they just want to hurt businesses. They want to destroy other people's lives, basically. Okay, guys, I'm not talking about destroying my life. I make income other ways than my 24. Okay, my 24 was created to create a positive outcome in our space because I've sold, this sucks for me to say this, but I've sold so much stuff that has not worked out. Like so many, revenue shares and make money online opportunities that at the time when I'm selling them, it's awesome. Everyone's making money. My team's making money, all this stuff. And then things happen and they never come back. Things aren't they're not the same. And this is something in our space, especially revenue shares, guys, and MLM and making money online, even affiliate offers, that they all go through. This is part of making money online, is that you cannot rely on one thing to change your life. To change your life, you need many things. You need multiple offers. You need to understand how making money online works. It's not, hey, I've joined this and everything's going to be perfect and like I'm in a dream the rest of my life. That's not how it works. Not at all. Okay? So this hacker understands that, right? They've probably been in a revenue share before. They've probably, they understand making money online a little bit. I don't think they're successful at earning online because they go around hacking people's sites and stuff. But here's the thing, is that they know if the site is down for 2 months, it's not coming back up. So what are we going to do? We're going to make sure our security is top notch. We're going to make sure that we don't have these problems of people, they can try to hack into our site, but they're not going to succeed. And if they're going to succeed, it's going to take them a very, very long time, and they'll constantly keep on having to try. Okay? And if someone is taking a very long time to do something, it gives us time to figure out what they're doing and what they're up to. Okay? When we got hacked before, guys, we lost, think about it, 800 BTC, and a lot of our database and stuff like that, and our script was completely messed up. In about the time they got in to the time they got out was like 32 minutes or something like that. So 32 minutes, 3 weeks and 2 months of work, of building, of, all the members putting in 100% to help build My24 in 32 minutes, they destroyed all that. Okay? But they didn't destroy it 100% because, guys, we're going to start this thing back up again. We're going to start it up the exact same way it was, except for, about 1% of people's accounts in the system. So this is what I'm going to talk about right now that, I don't want to talk about this, guys, but I want to be the best admin I possibly can be. And if something is hard for me to talk about, then I probably, I know deep down inside that's probably what I need to talk about, because that's what members are going to be talking about. So here's the thing, is that our funds are good. Our funds are fine. We've got lots of funds. I've, put money in the payment processor that was low, which was perfect money. I put money in there. So when withdrawals start again, we can do withdrawals again. It's cool. It's fine. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay. They messed around with our script. They messed around with our member base. Okay. So we've pieced together about 98% of the members' accounts in the system. Okay. And I'm extremely, extremely sorry about this, but there is roughly about 7 people or so in the system that we can't even find your account at all because they've deleted the history, they deleted your account, and it's next to impossible to find you guys in there. Okay, from the date the 18th to the 26th. Okay, we know your account. Those 7 people, we know what your account looks like from the 18th. Okay, that's the last date that we understand what your account looks like, is about from the 18th. Okay, the good thing about this is there's 2 of the admins that are in there out of those about 7 people. There's two of the admins that are there. Okay, their accounts are in there, and so really, logically, there's about 5 people or so that we're going to have to piece together their account, and we know your member ID. So it's going to be easy, basically, for us to track and figure out who you are, okay? Because we can see your account from the 18th, but your account is not as it was on the 26th when the site went offline, because the hacker has went in and deleted basically our backup till like the 18th or something like that, and deleted 7 or 8 accounts in the system. So from the 18th, we can see your account. Okay, so we're going to have to, we're going to have to figure that stuff out. And, once again, guys, it's hard for me to say stuff like that because I know it sucks and it's not something that an admin wants to sit here and say, right? Okay, so as of right now, that's kind of the only thing that I don't like, that I know people are going to, there might be 1 or 2 of those people that are negative people and they just don't understand making money online, and it's not a perfect thing. and there is, road bumps, and there's, it's not that Lamborghini that you dreamed of that's going to happen to you overnight. It's not that, hey, I've joined this and I funded $10 and now I'm a millionaire. It's not that, guys. But there is people out there that believe that. There is people out there that believe I've got $10, I'm going to be a millionaire. I live in a basement apartment that I rent. I've got $10. I'm going to put it in this system and I'm going to live in a 10,000 square foot house in Beverly Hills and my neighbor's going to be Brad Pitt. There's people out there that truly believe that and truly believe that this is what making money online is. And it's not that. It's years and years of learning. It's years and years of studying. It's years and years of getting to where you want to be. And even when you get to where you want to be, a lot of people look at me and they look at my lifestyle. They look at what I have. They look at what I make online. They look at how my accounts grow and stuff in offers that I promote. And they're like, that person has made it. That person has, that's what I want to be like. Stuff like that. But guys, I struggle all the time. I struggle all the time to understand stuff. I struggle all the time to get to the next level. There's no top to this thing, to making money online. There's no, you never reach the top. You always want to get to the next level. You always learn something. Okay? So when you start off at the very bottom and you're just getting into a system and you don't understand a lot about, that niche or you don't understand a lot about that system even, your instinct when something negative happens is to go out there and scream, I've been scammed, is to go out there and just put out something negative about what has happened to you and that this is the worst thing in the world and blah, 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 all this stuff. Okay? But this is my promise to you. And I'm sitting here looking at you guys right in the eye, boom, right through my webcam there. And I'm saying, I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make you succeed online. Okay? I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to change your life and you're going to turn $10 into $1 million or $1,000 into, whatever you're picturing or whatever you funded into changing your life. But I'm going to promise you, I'm going to do the very best I can to make sure that you succeed in your dreams and desires. So I hope that resonates with you guys. I hope that comes across clear. And I've seen a lot of, negativity out there around myself and around, some admins and stuff like that with My24. And I've seen a lot of, just this person's a scammer and this is a scammer and this sucks and blah, 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 all that stuff. And if you're a member and you're saying stuff like that about the opportunity that you're in, I don't care what opportunity it is, guys, you can't be doing stuff like that, right? Because at one time you're saying this is great and you're selling this, okay? So believe in what you're doing. And if you truly do not believe in what you're doing, then put it on a pause for yourself and wait for the outcome to come to you. Okay, guys, we are doing our very best to get back on track here. We're doing our very best and we're close. We're very, very close to, the last update video I put out was 3 days ago on the 27th. And I've had thousands and thousands and thousands of people message me saying, what's going on? When is the site going to launch? When's it coming back on? There's people messaging me like this, paranoid, panicking, after 2 hours after I posted the video saying, hey, we're looking at around 5 days or so till we're back on track, right? That's our goal, is to be back on track in around that time. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and guarantee you this is what's going to happen and this is the exact date and this is the exact time, because I myself, guys, I don't want to sit here and lie to you because I don't know myself, right? But here's the thing is that, as I said before, we're doing the best we can. We're making sure that things are going to be proper when they are back together and we're not going to have the same problems that we had. And when we do open the doors back up, we're not starting you off like a lot of, other companies that go through problems start off like, right? They wipe out your accounts and you start at zero again. You have to add fresh funds. We're not doing that, right? We've got our funds. We're not saying to you, let's start over again or anything like that. I've seen a lot of people say that. We're starting off where we left off, okay? And that's my main goal, is that we don't have that huge dramatic change which happens in our industry all the time. Something happens, something goes down, blah, blah, blah. It goes offline for a bit or months on end or something like that, and then they have to start all over again. Okay, we have the funds. There's no need to do that. Okay, so don't worry about, you log into your account and you've got nothing. Okay, when you log into your account it's going to be the same as it was when you last saw it, basically. Okay? Who knows? You might even see you've got another withdrawal. I don't know. Kind of thing. Okay? So here's the thing, guys, is that we are all working very, very hard. I've got people actually, I don't know if I should share this with you, but I will. I've got people coming to my house to work with me, a couple days before the site goes back up, because I want to make sure 100% that everything is secure. And I'm having these people work with me from my IP address, okay? Because I want to be 100% secure on this, okay? They're actually coming to my house to, help us make My24. They actually work for the banking system. So I want to do this like 100%, like the best way I possibly could, right? So, guys, we're thinking ahead, and we're putting things in place to make the website you're a part of, My24, the best it possibly can be, okay? We want you to be happy. My number one goal, as I said before, is for you to be happy and for people to see success online, right? For you to actually, envision your dream, your lifestyle, your desire, what you want, and to make that come true if you yourself just believe in what you're doing. It's very simple, okay? So that's it for me, guys. I want to end with this. Our event we did was amazing. I just want to say thank you to the Polish people once again. We had about 300 or 400 people show up to the event. That was our first event. That was just amazing. And there's tons of pictures online. And I know this has really, really helped out. Just all those pictures and all the positivity from the event has really helped out with what we've been through, guys, because we went through this hacking and all this negativity out there while we were doing the event. So, the positivity that came from the event and the photos that came from the event have really kind of picked up, some of the negativity that we went through. And also I want to cover this one thing here. I did say in my last update video that it was kind of like the script's fault. I didn't say exactly it was the script's fault. I said the hacker got in through the cPanel. Okay. I didn't mean it was the script we use. I didn't mean it was their fault, because some people took that the wrong way and they said, oh, it's, the script has got holes in it and it's flaky and it's, it's no good. It's garbage, stuff like that. It's not that. Like hackers, guys, anything is hackable, right? Our script is good. It's a very, very good script. We just need to tighten up security a little bit, take things to the next level kind of thing. Okay. So that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. And once again, guys, please, please, please do not message myself or the administration, like, when are things going to be back together, because we're doing this, as fast as we can, but we want things to be safe. Okay. And every couple days till the site's back up, we're going to put out video like this. Okay. I'm going to put out the content like this, the video like this to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on, where we're headed, maybe how close we are. We were this far away 3 days ago, guys. Now we're about this far away. I've got people coming out to my place, in the next day or two here to finalize things up. Once things are finalized up, then we're back on track. Okay. So that's our goal. Okay. So I hope you're happy. I'll see you guys later. My name is Drew, and bye-bye.